Hello Baku crew, BakuBrad96 here with the continuation of my Rarity series. Thank you all for tuning in. While you're here, don't forget to show your support for the channel by dropping a like down below and subscribing, because 78% of you watching are not, and the channel is so close to 500. Let's go! Now then, picking up where we last left off, this is going to be part 2 of the Darkus vs. Pyrus round. We are in turn 1. We did both play an energy as shown by the dice, and here's the first roll of the game. So my opponent does miss with the Diamond Platinum Dragonoid, and I start things off with Demork Ultra, landing so nicely, like my elemental team always does. This is going to be 4 damage coming in off of Demork. Well, there was a Constrictor, so... Oh, didn't stop. Oh no, that's right, I was on a magic shield. Whoops, don't even know the core I'm on. Thought that Constrictor was going to block that, but nope. That was 4 damage straight in at the beginning of the game. Going ahead now to turn 2, we are both going to play an energy once again. This time I am rolling Crystallian. My opponent, Geoforged Dragonoid. I'm going to go with a spin shoot in the corner, a little off camera there. My opponent just slams into me, blocks me right off the hide matrix. Does pick up a core, so... I mean, that was pretty cool. That was a good block shoot, but it sucks for me, right? My opponent does pick up the plus 250 B power and plus 3 Red Fist, or Flaming Fist if you will. The Geoforged Dragonoid has the ability to get an extra 5 damage on a Red Fist. So I've got 9 damage coming in here. I do use a Body Crusher to take 4 of that damage away. There I just shown the card that I scanned from the top. I did leave it there, so here is the damage. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And 5, because remember I only took 4 away, so I do have to take the 5 there. And my opponent is going to drop a Ray of Pyrus a little late, but it's all good. Friendly games for an extra 3 damage. Which I may or may not have taken an extra damage there because of Darkus Knight's armor rating. But it's all good. Like I said, this is for entertainment purposes and lots of laughs if anything else. While I'm thinking about it and the field is getting prepared for the next round, Brawlers, don't forget to ring that notification bell because I have a ton of deck lists for the rest of the Rarity series going to be uploaded this weekend, and I don't want any of you to miss a single video. But now then, back to this game. It is going to be round or turn 3. We did both play an energy. I am on Elemental Neleus, Platinum. My opponent on the Elemental Dragonoid Ultra from Geogun Rising. My opponent is going to miss once again, and Neleus is going to land it on a plus 150 B power, plus 2 damage Green Fist. Now, Neleus' ability to remove a active Bakugan's Baku Core would be active right now, but my opponent didn't pick one up with the active Bakugan. So instead, I'm going to play a Darkus Knight just to buff up my Neleus a little bit, get some extra damage in there. This is going to be 6 damage. And it all gets taken. That is awesome. So, with 2 of my Bakugan Victor, I do only have the Crystallian left before a team attack. My opponent has the Geoforged Dragonoid that is a Victor. The other 2 Bakugan have not opened yet. So, if you're looking at it from that perspective, I'm in the lead. But it is a close game so far. Now, next turn. We are both playing an energy, so that is going to be 4 energy for the both of us. It's back to Diamond Platinum Dragonoid and Crystallian. Once again, Crystallian is blocked, but spinning back, boom! Crystallian was not going to be blocked this time. What an epic roll. Could not be scripted. That was luck at its finest. Now, Crystallian is going to pick up that blue shield, giving me a total B power of 1250. My opponent only has 650. 500 base B power, and then on a green fist, they're going to get an extra 150 B power. So right now it looks like I'm going to be taking this one. My opponent does try to switch things up with a Might of Cindius. That's going to be +1 damage, and then this turn, the victor is decided by damage. So, thinking quickly, I try to pull out another Body Crusher, removing 4 of my opponent's damage, and they're going to add 3 of that back with another Ray of Pyrus. So, with all the math added up, this means that my opponent's Dragonoid is going to be only 1 damage higher than my Crystallian. As you can see, it's taking us a minute to calculate everything, which is kind of funny. I mean, simple math, right? How long does it take? It's taking a while. I mean, I've already done it, and I'm just watching and doing the commentary. Well, you know, you can't get any other awesome Bakugan action on any other channel but this one. Am I right? Okay, now we're finally moving along. Whoops. So, I do lose it there. Failed attempt at trying to clutch that win. It was such a roll, what a shame. I am taking that 3 damage there, so. Bummer. If I had won that brawl, it would have been epic, because just the way Crystallian barely made it to the core. But now, going on to the next turn. My opponent and I are both tied in the respective. We both have 2 Bakugan open. So this roll is going to be for the team attack. Next turn, so I played an energy, my opponent didn't. So I have 5 energy, my opponent has 4. Crystallian was so close, but just could not get there. My opponent's Dragonoid Ultra does land it with another +150 B power, +2 damage Green Fist. The good news is, with only, I believe, 1 damage base off of the Dragonoid Ultra, that is going to be 3. But with the 3rd Bakugan being open on my opponent's team, that does initiate their team attack. And I'm not going to lie, this is a lot of damage right here. I do want to say 15 or 16 right off the top of my head, but my math could be a little off there. But I'm just thinking 9 on the Geoforge Dragonoid, 3 on Dragonoid Ultra, I believe, and then on Platinum Dragonoid, I believe it's another 3. So yes, 16, and then Nuclear Pummel is going to give +10 damage. So this turn was a little weird because I do flip a Sonic Shield, and it says Bakugan holding a green or red fist. My opponent and I didn't know if, since all of their Bakugan held green and red fist, if Sonic Shield blocked all of them, or if I was specifically supposed to stop only one Bakugan. But being the awesome crew members that you all are, I know you'll let me know in the comments down below any misplays I do, because you all really catch that, and I do appreciate it, because I certainly want to play the game I'm promoting the right way. While the cleanup step commences and the field is prepared for the next round, I do want to touch base on one other thing, brawlers. I do have a Battle Strike unboxing coming this weekend, along with all of the Rarity series deck lists. I have Ventus, Aquas, and Chaos ready. I have no idea what I'm going to do about Arliss as far as the Rarity series goes. I have awesome Arliss Bakugan that I do want to include. But, I mean, if you've watched my channel long enough to know, and you probably have, I don't have any Arliss cards, and as far as deck building goes, it's really hard. Like, I have a few, but I can't make a full deck dedicated to Arliss, so I don't know how I'm going to work around that as far as the Rarity Series tournament goes. But enough of that, back to the game. We're moving on to turn 6 now. My opponent plays an energy, and so do I. Before the roll, I am going to play my Lightning Hero. Pretty cool. Whenever a Bakugan opens, it is going to get +3 damage. Now we are both going to miss the first roll there and kind of destroy the hide matrix, but it's all good because it gave me a chance to talk. But going to go for the reroll. My opponent's going to do that awesome spin shoot they always do, and I'm doing the normal marble shoot. So we both stand You know, I have to say both of these teams, respectively, have opened the most than any other game we've played on the channel. So I know for a fact at least these last 2 games of the Rarity series have been funner. But moving along, Diamond Platinum Dragonoid picked up a plus 250 B power, plus 3 damage Red Fist, and Crystallian picked up the Green Fist, plus 150 B power, and plus 2 damage. Now here my opponent is going to play a Song of Fire, mistaking that plus 5 energy for plus 5 damage. So, gonna just pick that right back up. That was a misplay. Total whoopsie, but all good. Instead, they're going to be playing a Sifting Ashes. So, for 1 energy, they're going to be drawing 2 cards and then discarding 2 cards. Can they dig for anything that can help? There we saw the cards getting discarded. Just that epic pause. And a Talon Slash. So, going to be giving a tremendous amount of damage there. I do believe it's plus 7 or 4, something like that. I have no idea. What a fail. But anyway, it's so plus damage, but the damage isn't how it's decided. It's just we were tied as far as B power there for a second. But I do play a Monstrous Surge, which is part of my favorite combo. I don't have the other part to it, so really just going to get that 800 B power. And now it's my own team attack. Finally! So I'm bringing up the Neleus with the equipped Darkus Knight. Neleus in a suit of armor with a sword. I just pictured it. And now I can't get it out of my head. Someone should do a fan art of that. That would be hilarious. But all the damage is coming through here. So 4 and 4 is 8. And 6 is going to be 14. So not too much damage. But my opponent is going to stop whatever was left with that Constrictor there. All the green fists my team has. But now getting into the cleanup step. All that goodness. Don't know why we have that Dragonoid up there. I swear sometimes we get confused and things get a little mixed up during the playthrough. But that Dragonoid won, so, or did it lose? I think it lost that round, I don't know. I forget myself. I'm doing commentary and I get mixed up. How lame. But moving along to that next round, because I do like to keep things going, even if it's not as fluid as I would like it to be. Again, entertainment. You laugh. Like and laugh. So, I am back on Demork. My opponent is back on Geoforged Dragonoid. We're going for that good old traditional shoot. And Elemental Demork just grabs the green fist, but does not get it. Geoforged Dragonoid gets slung right off the field. I about dropped it, but I caught it off the table. And here's the reroll. And more like it. So, Demork lands. The Geoforged Dragonoid kind of just spins there and stops. It's not as awesome as my Crystallian. My Crystallian would have kept going and landed. But with my opponent not opening, that assures Demork's going to get some damage in here. So that's 4 from him, 3 from lightning, and then 2 from the core. So that's 9 damage, but my opponent is going to top a Swift Flame and stop it. Wish my flip cards came in clutch like that. But I have to take all of my damage. Mostly, I'm being funny. So I'm going to be on Crystallian again. My opponent is going to be rolling out that Dragonoid Ultra. Little side note, I really like rolling Crystallian because if you roll it like I do now, the magnet does stay on the bottom and it almost hits every time. It's hilarious the turn I say that I miss, but if any of you have a Crystallian, you know exactly what I mean. My opponent does open with the Dragonoid Ultra, picks up a Green Fist, plus 150 B power and plus 2. It's kind of the only Green Fist we're using at the moment. I am going to drop one of my new Darkus cards, Wither, 1 energy to -3 of that, and I'm going to take the last one. So just trying to buy me some time to get a play in. I don't want to lose right off the bat. Next turn, playing another energy, giving me 7. My opponent is on 8. Well, don't know how that happened, but woo, that was a big jump there. Must have skipped flipping the die a few times. But I'm rolling Neleus, my opponent is rolling Diamond Dragonoid, and we both stand. I mean, what better? Diamond Platinum Dragonoid against Elemental Platinum Neleus. That was epic. So we both pick up a blue shield, both plus 650 B power. I have 9 and then the 6, so 1550 or 1450. Could be 1450. Because I don't quite know how much Darkest Night gives. I think it gives 100 or 200 B power. It does not matter because my opponent is going to drop the Diamond Dragonoid Ultra Evo card here. And whoops. Okay, so my mistake. I am just now catching this, and I can't believe I caught this, or I didn't catch this during gameplay. That is the wrong Evo card, and I got so mixed up because the other Evo card was in the deck for this Platinum Dragonoid. Well, that actually really sucks, so I might not have lost this turn. Well, I wish I would have caught that in gameplay, but I'm going to be taking the damage. I do flip a Darkest Snare, which stops my opponent holding a blue shield. Just totally let my opponent play an illegal Evo card there. Wow. Okay. I'm just dumbfounded that I didn't catch that sooner. I'm going to have a lot of people catch that. Well, I know what my comments will look like for this video. All good, though. I'm not perfect, and I guess I just mixed up Evo cards. That's my mistake. Sorry about that. But next round, no energy played. Crystallian and Geoforce Dragonoid, both going to miss it again. We probably deserve to miss it after that. But with my opponent 1 Bakugan away from another team attack, this is certainly going to be the roll for game, if not very close, like second to last roll for game. But we are both... Oh. I think my opponent does open here because the minute they pick it up... Yeah. So it had the core clipped, but like my Bakugan was next to it and it didn't just open. So Geoforce Dragonoid is going to pick up a Red Fist again. So 1150 B power. I have 750. Gonna try something with Shadow Dogs. If I open on this reroll, plus 400 B power, which someone let me know in the first game of Pyrus vs. Darkus that on reroll effects, you do not keep the Baku core. Thank you to that person because I did not know that. As you can see, I am keeping the core, and that is a no-no. Moving forward, now I know the ruling for that one, and that core will go back every time. The good news is I didn't cheat this time, because I missed the roll, so it had to go back anyway. That's good. The only cheat we have in this video is the Evo card, which may or may not have really mattered. I'm just going to pretend like we played that card right. Because it's going to be a team attack now, and I guess... I mean, it's okay. The Evo is going to be on a Dragonoid anyway, I guess. And it is for game. So, kind of a weird ending there. I know I'm a little dumbfounded by it, but just missed the Evo card. Thank you all for watching, though. I do appreciate the support, as always. With the channel being at 483 subscribers, that is just phenomenal. You know, as of recording, I can't believe I'm so close to 500. I know you can all make that push, and I want you all to make that push with me. Let's hit 500. That is a huge goal of mine, and I won't be getting anywhere without all of your help. So until next time, stay safe, brawlers. Enjoy. I have a lot of content upcoming. Just have to get it all edited out and worked on, but hopefully that will be soon. Again, thank you all for watching. I'm out.